Lewis structure of SO4 2 minus, or how to draw Lewis structure of sulfate ion, right? At first we have to find out the valence electron for sulfate ion. Look, sulfur is an element of group 6A, that is why it has 6 valence electron. Oxygen is an element of 6A, that is why it has 6 valence electron, but here we have to multiply by 4 because we have 4 atoms of oxygen. And for two negative charge, we need to add 2 extra valence electron. So basically, if you add, then you are getting 32 valence electron for sulfate ion, right? Look, from the electronic configuration of sulfur, we see that the third shell is the valence shell. In valence shell, we have 2 plus 4, 6 valence electron for sulfur. Look, there is an empty d orbital, which is the reason to break the octet rule for sulfur. However, look, this 32 valence electron has 2 tasks at the same time. The first task is to connect these 5 atoms together, and the second task is to satisfy the octet for all the atoms. So let us connect these 5 atoms. So to connect, we need 2 dots or 1 single bond, right? 1 single bond means 2 dots. So for connecting these 5 atoms together, we have used 2, 4, 6, 8. So out of 32, we have used here 8. So we have 24 valence electron left. Look, this oxygen, now this 24 valence electron will be used to satisfy the octet of outer atom first. Here sulfur is the central atom and oxygen are the outer atom. Sulfur is the central atom because it is least electronegative atom, or it has the highest capacity of making bond due to presence of d orbital in the third shell, in the valence shell, right? So now we need to satisfy the octet for outer atom. So this oxygen has 2, so this oxygen will take maximum 6. So this oxygen also will take maximum 6, right? So we have used here 6, 6, 12, and here we have used 6. 6, 6, 12 plus 6, that is 18. 18, this oxygen also will take 6 valence electron, that is 22. So we have used all the valence electron in this structure, right? Now this oxygen has 8 valence electron, this oxygen has also 8 valence electron, this oxygen has also 8 valence electron, but this sulfur also has 8 valence electron. Actually, this is the Lewis structure of sulfate, but this is not stable, right? Remember, to get stable Lewis structure, you need to calculate the formal charge for all atoms, and your target should be the 0 formal charge for all the atom. Or look, here this is unstable because single bonded oxygen carry negative formal charge. So this oxygen is -1, -1, -1, -1. So 4 -1, right? So our target should be 0. That is why, since sulfur has a d orbital, right? So you have the opportunity to expand octet for sulfur. So this sulfur can handle more than 8 valence electron. So you can move this valence electron here, and also you can move this valence electron here. Look, since you are moving valence electron here, so you are breaking the octet rule, right? Okay, look, double bonded oxygen has 0 formal charge, right? 0 formal charge. And single bonded oxygen has -1 formal charge. This is a rule, right? You have to memorize. And sulfur with double bonded has 0 formal charge. So look, this oxygen has -1, this oxygen has -1. So if you add 2 minus, and this sulfate ion has 2 minus, so this is logical, right? Sulfur now has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and -1, that is -2. So you can say that this is the stable Lewis structure of SO4. At last you have to use a bracket and you have to place the charge, right? So now delete this formal charge so that it looks good. Look, these are look, I am deleting this. Look, these are bond pair. We can express bond pair as dash. Here 2 bond pair, so 2 dash, 2 bond pair, 2 dash, 1 bond pair, 1 dash, 1 dash. So look, so this or this is the Lewis dot structure of sulfate ion. Here you have to remember single bonded oxygen has -1 charge and double bonded one has 0 formal charge, right? This trick will help you to draw the Lewis structure of sulfate ion easily.